Hi, I'm Jan Folkerts-Maschichtel, and I'm going to show you how to make a German folded star like this one.
Okay, so why don't you tell us what you need to make a star?
To make a star, you need 4 strips of paper, all the same thickness, and all the same length.
Is there a particular length that you need to have?
Yeah, I would always cut them a little bit longer than you think you're going to need. The narrower they are, the less they need to be long. If that
Okay,
makes
so they
any
can be
sense.
shorter if they're narrow
Yeah,
strips.
with
Okay.
shorter strips, you can use narrower strips of paper.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll come around so we can see how you do this.
Start with one going up and one going down. And then you start with a basket weave, putting them together like so.
And we put marker on 3 of them so we can just show
So we
the
can-
different pieces so they don't all blend in together. But normally you would use usually pieces from the same flyer or whatever paper you're looking to recycle.
Mhm.
Okay, so you have those locked together there.
Basic basket weave. And then you turn it over. I don't know why, but this is an important part of the process. Blame Carol Duvall. And we're going to, again, do another basket weave here on the back.
And you're only doing that with one piece though. Like 1/2 of the
One
whole-
side.
One side of it, okay.
Mhm. You don't have to do it on both sides. And then for the last stage of this, to really make it a true basket weave, you weave this under. And now you're ready to begin folding the points, the 8 star points.
We have a little cat commentary going on in the background
Yes, we
here.
certainly do.
It's so funny. So at this point you can turn on music or let your cat sing a song.
Yeah, or I watch TV to drown the cat out.
So you're just keep repeating that fold.
You're going to repeat that fold on all 4 sides, all 4 strips on this side. And then you're going to, after you do all 4, you flip it over and you do all 4 on the other side. And if you don't get the folds quite right, you can adjust. Oops, I should finish one side at a time, I guess.
And so the first time someone makes one of these, how long approximately does it take?
Probably the first time you make one, I don't know, it might take 15 minutes to get all the folds right. You want to take your time. Precise folds really make a big difference.
And have you done any research into the history of these stars?
Not very much. I know that they came here to the States from Germany, and that this was a popular craft in places where a lot of German people settled.
And was this a holiday thing? I mean, did they use this to decorate at
Very
Christmas?
much. This is definitely a Christmas tradition. My husband's family is German, but they had never seen them before. So it's probably from a specific region in Germany.
Well, and not everybody is crafty too.
That-
So,
that's
which
true.
is interesting,
That might
because
be part of
sometimes,
the story.
because sometimes people don't know about all the craft traditions if they're not crafty. But those of us who are crafty are like, wait a minute, how could you not know this?
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I have had people ask me if it's origami. It is not origami. This is not Japanese. This is a European folded paper tradition. Kind of makes me wonder how many cultures have some kind of folded paper tradition. And there we have all of our points are folded. You can see that all 8 of them are there.
Okay.
All the way around. And now I'm going to make the inside points that give the star so much dimension. And I'm folding the paper up against the other seam here, the other fold like this. And now you take your paper, and this is the tricky part. You wrap it around. You want to have this point right here. You wrap it around and put it through right here. And then you gently tug that through. And then I shape the point with my fingers a little bit.
Mhm.
That is optional. Everybody's probably got a different style with that. And then here I'm going to do another one. And it helps to hold your finger, especially with large ones. Hold your finger right here to push it through. As you push it through, that'll help you get a really nice shape. My cat hates this apparently. And again, sometimes people make the mistake of going like this.
Right, you
It's
want that to
really
curl
important-
under.
Yeah, you want to have the outside part stay outside. That's how you wrap it. And the fourth one is always a little bit more difficult because you're working in a limited space. Oh, there, we've got one side completed. Now let's do the other side. Gonna make those folds.
So basically, everything you do on the front and the back.
Yes. You repeat it. You do the front and the back. You do everything 4 times on the front and the back. This is nice slippery paper, so it's going together really easily.
Now, is it harder to make smaller stars, or those
It is.
take longer?
Yes. Smaller stars are much more difficult. And the type of paper that you use can affect how easy or how difficult it is to put things together. Because this is nice slippery paper. This was the backing from some kind of adhesive tape or foam that was used to put in the automotive industry. Somebody kindly recycled for us. It's really easy to use. But if you use, for example, something that has the texture of a brown paper grocery bag, that is more difficult to use. It bends beautifully, but it also tears more easily and is less able to hold its shape. But the more you experiment with different papers, you get a feeling for things. And now we're going to trim this out. I tug on the paper a little bit. and cut the excess
So is there
away.
any glue required or anything?
No glue. If you're using if your paper's running a little short, sometimes you need to glue it right here
Just to get it,
inside there to just have it
So it
stay
doesn't
where
come
it needs
out.
to be.
Right.
But no, this doesn't require any glue at all. So actually, that didn't take that long, did it?
No, it's like, it's 10, just over, well, going on 11 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't too bad. Of course, you've done this before, so we'll see.
Yeah, and we
we'll
didn't
see-
have to cut the paper.
We'll
so
see how long it takes me.
Just let people be patient. And now what I would do would be to use my hole punch. And punch a hole right here. I've got a really tiny hole punch. Punch a hole and then put on a little bit of string. And then I use that to dip it.
And what do you dip these then in?
And I dip them in a mixture of paraffin and beeswax.
Okay. All right, and there you have it. In about less than 12 minutes, how to make a German star. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.